hope it's working.
Clay's music.
Isabella, how are you? Give me some good news. Give me some good news if you're there. I just thought I'd come on and say hello and chat with everybody and stream. I know the camera angle's off and there's nothing in here. Where I get my glasses, just go to zennyoptical.com and you'll find the lenses you are looking for. Do I still make beats? No, I'm actually focusing on my album. And once I'm done focusing on that, I may start getting back into it again. Hopefully you can roll with me on that. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, I make beats for people on my beat store. They can get them there. What's up, Benjamin Cox? What are you watching on TV these days? So Game of Thrones, not sure after that. Ain't nothing else to watch, huh? Ain't nothing else to watch. Sorry, I'll keep my invites to myself. Period. Just thought you'd like to know what I was up to. Yeah, so yeah, so that's what's up. I don't know if I want to get into Breaking Bad. I really don't know if I want to get into any new TV shows, to be honest. And you're about to get sent on another journey. No, I don't think I want to watch Breaking Bad. Ooh. I think it was J3. Well, it's not that I'm too busy to watch that TV show. It's just that I'm just really trying to reassess where I should focus my attention and spend my time at, because I really, you know, have to keep it rolling, you know. So yeah, Wayne, it's going all right. Tell me about yourself. What's going on with you? I'm doing all right. Just trying to stay positive and stay focused on trying to do the best I can and to move forward in my endeavors, you know, and I'm always seeking positive encouragement for that. You're about to leave GA. You go work somewhere else, or can you talk about why you're leaving GA? If you want to. If you don't, that's totally fine too. I don't think I don't think he thinks anything wrong with it. I think he's just saying he's about to leave Georgia. We don't know the exact context. I think the problem is a lot of people. It shows, you know, when people project things to you, you know, it shows a lot where they're at, you know. Yeah. Trying to view as a person. Going home. Your wife got a job in Buffalo. Okay, so did you. So that's great. You both two income household is always good. Yeah. Well, ADP, you know, we all have busy schedules. I think one of the things I want to get back into is making videos regularly on the YouTube platform. And I've been bouncing around. Actually, I've been streaming more on YouTube than anything else. And okay, you gotta go. Thanks for coming by. Thelonious, I'm just chilling. I just thought I'd come on and see whoever was on to come through and chat and chop it up about music and stuff like that. Wayne, that's dope. Well, I really hope it works out for you for the best. I know it'll work out for the best for you and your wife. I'm going to send positive vibes your way so that all the best can happen for you and to you. I'm just going to send some vibes from this side to your side and stay positive and stay happy. That's what I'm going to project. So, you know, a lot of people are negative, and they're like kind of like negative in an indirect way. You know, they just kind of say things and they challenge your stance and say you're something that you never said you were. So just be strong, you know, and be positive. And, you know, like I said, a lot of people project. I'm not going to project any negativity. Yes, indeed. What are some things you do, Thelonious, to stay away from negativity? It is part of the... Wait a minute. Let me close out. I'm trying to be polite and respectful, and I don't know if it's working. You ever try to be polite and respectful to someone, and then it's not working, and then when you turn rude, you're the bad guy? Benjamin, is it a very tough class? Yeah, Gio, I stay grinding because I haven't made it. Hey, Trade, what's up? I'm so glad you came through to say hello, man. I'll put it this way, guys. I'll talk about myself, and then you guys can chime in how you feel about that. You ever like are trying to achieve something and you don't quite know exactly the way you do it, but you want to achieve it and you want to move forward in it, and you don't know how, so you just kind of constantly pursue it because no one's holding your hand or guiding you or lighting your path for you, so you have to kind of keep trying and doing it while others around you are pretty much set up, you know, and they are kind of they don't really have anything to pursue. You know, they've gotten what they wanted to have in life. They have it, and you're still trying to figure out how do you get yours in the way that you want to. And the way you're trying to get to what you want is a harder path, and it's not as clear, and it's not as easy. And I'm not saying anyone else's path is easy, but some people get to their mountaintop sooner than others. And so I think it's a very poor decision to try and marginalize your journey and marginalize your path. You're trying to do what you can to pursue it, and you don't have any guides, and it's a very tough, and it can be a very emotionally draining time, you know, and it's in our best interest to keep going and stay focused. And so that's why I guess I keep doing this, because I know I don't have a big deal. No, I don't have a big record deal. I don't have a big placement, you know. I'm not making a substantial income off of my music, though I know that there are so many people in the world who has figured this out. I have not figured that out for myself, but I am not going to beat myself for it too much. I've done that a lot in the past, and it's been a mistake, and it's been a very damaging thing. So I'm trying my best not to do that, and I'm trying to be positive, you know. And I know, yeah, I agree with you, Thelonious. I think it's very easy to kind of get caught up in what others are doing, especially when others get to what they want sooner than you do, and you're left asking the question, well, why me? Why didn't I? You know, but there's, what's up, puppy? How you doing? And so I feel like a need to make sure, you know, I have to keep doing this. and I have to keep trying things. And like I said, I've always wanted to have 100,000 YouTube subscribers, right? And there's people who have came on after me that zoomed right past me and all that stuff. And I know I've done a lot of variety of different things, and life happens while I'm working and all that stuff. But that doesn't mean I give up on it. That doesn't mean I quit making videos. I mean I quit doing YouTube. But I find a way to go forward, you know. Pubby, thank you for that encouraging word. I really appreciate that. So, just like working out, you know. And that is part of the real world. There are people that come out with minimum talent or skills, and you know, and good. And I have to say, good for them. Good for them that they make it. Good for them that they've done a lot of good things. You know, I can't hate on that. You know, but I like I said, I must have a lot of work to do, and I must have more things to figure out if I haven't achieved what my dreams and goals are. Therefore, because I don't know what one thing will make the dream come true, I have to try multiple things to do it and to see what works, you know. Pubby, I'm not really in a gear of trying to do a lot of remakes. I know a lot of people find my channel through that, but it's not where my heart is, to be honest with you. I think it's a good marketing tool and subscription tool, and it brings a lot of people to my channel. But I'm reassessing which remakes I'm going to do and how I'm going to do them, and make sure I produce good quality videos and find a good time to do it. I'm just in the middle of focusing on my music more right now, and I know probably my music is not as a popular thing as popular artists that are pretty much found searching out, you know. But you know, I'm really trying to focus on what I'm doing musically so that I can do something positive. Because again, and I haven't made it yet, you know. I haven't made it yet, so no doubt, Pubby. I appreciate that. Yeah, well, I appreciate the question. I just, Pubby, what I'll give you context. There's just a lot of people come to me during my live streams asking about remakes. Because I guess all I've been making on my YouTube channel is remakes. And then I have to explain again, hey guys, I'm also an artist. I'm also a musician. I'm also an artist. I'm also a musician. I'm also an artist. I'm also a musician. I also sing. Also rap. Also talk box. I also do this. Remakes. Tie-dye. I don't have any more room for any more voicemails, unfortunately, Tie-dye. I'm very sorry. That was kind of the time to strike when I posted that number on Instagram, and you know. Yeah, Pedro, well, you know, I think the cool thing is that if you stay consistent and you know, you know, just gotta stay consistent and not be distracted, you know, and stay positive. But like I said, I like to come on here and communicate with my subscribers because there are some friends and fans and people who support my music in there, you know, and I want to share it, you know. And the album's almost done. I'll tell you a little bit about my album. So my album was basically done, right? And I was feeling like relaxed. Actually, you can see I actually torn down the recording booth. If you remember, this side of the room had a big recording booth like right there. Oh, thank you, Pubby. I really appreciate that. Thank you, man. Thank you for the donation. That means a lot. And so, yeah, keep banging on the MPC, man. Be positive. And, you know, be good to people, you know, and do your best, but also know where you stand, you know. And don't let people say negative things about you. You know, if they keep saying negative things about you, let them keep saying it and you move on, you know. That's because I don't put it out there. Gio, I don't put it out there. I don't put it out there that I rap. But I rap. I rap as a form of expression. Well, where was I at? I was just talking about, I thought my album was done, y'all. And if y'all saw the live stream, I had somebody overplay it, and they were an incredible musician. However, the sound that I was getting, and I thought the sound was good, but I tested it out in the car, and I tested it out, I kept listening to it, and my gut or my soul just wouldn't let me let it go. and it just wasn't hitting the way I needed it to hit. So, and I was about to put out the album like that. So I decided to call up another person and say, hey, could you put this bass line down on this album? And yeah. So I'm doing that. And, you know, I am I'm going to call another musician. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about so much stuff at the same time. I'm going to call another musician, and I'm going to call a musician and see about. Actually, I made the arrangements, so I'm going to have another bass player come in to redo it. Tie dye. I don't have a date. It's just as soon as possible. No, Gio. I understand. Thank you for your opinion, but I know what my album is supposed to sound like, and I mix it. I used to use Massive primarily. Gio, if you could hear what I hear, you'd probably agree with me. But tie dye, I'm gonna explain to you. I gotta finish the album, right? And it's virtually done, except for this one song that I'm gonna recut this bass line to. 2, I gotta shoot some artwork. I hopefully will get that done this weekend. 3, I have to get it uploaded. 4, I have to make sure it's copyrighted. And 5, I gotta make sure I have a good web page for it. So as soon as all that can be done, I can give a date. And it's very hard because all this was supposed to be done in April, but life comes along and it stretches out your timing a little bit. Same thing with other things, So yeah. But no, like I said, if you got 2 different bass players come into your session and one person's guitar sounds incredible and the other one doesn't sound as good, and you have the same exact equipment, same engineer, same recording environment, then that means that there's something wrong externally from me. Because again, I had one come in with a different instrument that sounded different from another one's instrument, and I prefer the sound of the other one. And the one thing I want to do is have a preferred sound on one song, and then it be jacked up on the next song. Of course, you guys won't hear this because you will hear the final product. But I was really close to putting it out that way, but I was listening to somebody, a good friend of mine, listen to it, and it just wasn't cool. And so yeah. Okay. Dallas Steph, I don't know who that is, but thank you for sharing that. Yeah. So, so I'm very sorry for the delay. I am trying to get it out as best I can. I'm a one-man band because the right help costs money. That puts anybody to help you out, but you have to kind of think about to help you get involved in your projects. Like I could tell Uncle go on Facebook and say, "Oh man, I need somebody to do an album cover for me." And homie G Dog that knows you from back in the day says, "Oh, I do album covers." And you have to look at him and say, "Okay, does this person do album covers? I should drop a single. I don't know what song to do. I should drop a single. But you have to think about it. Okay, what do people do on their own without you getting involved? Have you ever told somebody you're doing something and all of a sudden someone else develops this skill or intent ability to provide something for what you're getting involved in? But when you don't talk about that and they're on their own in their own natural setting, they're not doing those things that they're offering you. All right, Pubby, take care. You know, so I don't know if maybe it's just me, but if I don't see you doing something on your own without me being around, it's very hard for me to take it seriously that you would do it with me. Because I shouldn't be the reason you, if it's something passion, if it's a passion that you say you're involved in, you shouldn't need me around to do it. If it's a passion for you to do shows, you shouldn't need me around to be doing shows. You know, if it's a passion for you to put out music, you shouldn't need me around to do that. A lot of people do that, you know. A lot of people, I don't know if you ever run into this, like if somebody's always talking about me, right? So I'll be with a bunch of people. It's like, you know, Dillio does music and stuff. Like, oh, I do music too, man. Let me do a track with you. And I don't know this person. And what people don't know is that I've worked with a lot of people who said, oh, yeah, I do music. And they're not, they don't have a great sound, or they haven't developed their skills. And then now I'm back cleaning up or fixing, you know. And it's okay to do that, but sometimes I don't want to keep doing that every single time. So you have to kind of guard your passions and kind of guard your thing a little bit. So, you know. And if they can do a better job than me, they're probably gonna cost. Because I feel like I do a pretty damn good job myself. Well, let's put it this way: I will believe I do. Because who else gonna believe in you until you first believe in yourself, right? Yeah. So those are my thoughts, and I just thought I'd share that. You know, it's a challenging situation. You know, it's a it's just like I said, I really want to take a break from music after I finish this out. I just want to take a break and just reach out, and you know, I'm just like I said, I'm in a mode right now to finish this. Like, I'm really trying to finish this. And you know, a lot of people might feel some type of way about me trying to finish this, but you know, you have to watch out for people like that, because if they bring some negative energy towards what you're trying to finish, it can kind of short circuit your pursuit, and it can kind of slow you down, and it'll make you question what you're doing when you're trying to build something and do something positive. Avalon Major, who have talent but dated talent. You have to, it depends. It's either, right, Dre felt with Detox. He really wanted to put it out, and I'm quite sure he had the resources. I know he could make the time for it, but if it doesn't come out, it doesn't come out. And as far as dated talent, I think there's a place for dated talent. I think that it's easier to make era correct music with someone who has dated talent or has a dated sound, you know. I mean, Majykbox will sound dated because it's basically me revamping old school music. That was kind of the direction I ended up going with this album, and I stuck with it, and it's cool. It has an old throwback sound, you know. It sounds like 90s, it sounds like 80s, it sounds like 70s. And it's got a few modern stuff in it, but it's basically that. And you know, it's Eric Summers, you got to answer that question. I can't tell you. I hate being that. I kind of know when I ask questions I want to answer. I can't tell you. You have to decide. I'll say this. I'll tell you what I do know, Eric, is that you have a great tool. You have a very powerful tool, and you can make some great music with it. So I wouldn't worry. My answer is do not worry if you've done the right thing. And also know that there is no right thing, because you can take a shoebox and record it on YouTube and put that out and make millions. Benjamin, my basketball isn't my passion. I guess you might be joking. I guess I'm gonna interpret that as you joking. Yeah, Erica. So you know, get your Ableton Push 2, learn it inside out, and have fun with it, and just make it a journey. You know, allow it to be a journey, and just be strong, and just, you know, You need positive reinforcement. You know. And that's the thing. I want to take a break after the album, but then I gotta promote it. I gotta, there's a lot I gotta do. So yeah, there's a lot. But I'm and it's hard, it's like you need a support system in person to help you. Like I said, I know a lot of people who mean well, and I'm not going to marginalize them, but they are not here with me. GL De Niro, I don't have the experience to answer that question with real insight. I imagine there's a reason why there are managers around, I would say try it, and then if you don't like it, stop. And Avalon Major, I haven't, but I haven't been consistently trying like how I should. I've been doing a lot of different things. Like I said, it's easy for me to get involved in so many different things that I don't go anywhere. It's very easy because I adapt. I can adapt. So it's very easy to get involved in things in which I probably don't need to. Just West Atlanta, Austell area. I'm not really looking to collab after my album. I'm looking to perform my music and focus on that. Because if I keep collabing and collab, that's my whole thing. It's like I've helped so many people out and collab so many times with so many people who basically leave me with nothing afterwards. I take what they have, I make it great, and I'm left with nothing. So no, I'm not looking to collab with anybody right now because I'm still trying to focus and build my own brand. So. And collabing takes away from me building my own brand. And some, like I said, some people can collab and all this stuff, but I get slammed with invites like, hey man, collab, hey man, come on. And these are people I don't know. The worst thing anyone can do, and no one knows this, but the worst thing anyone can do is say, hey, let's collab with someone that doesn't know you. And I get that so many times. So many people who I do not know think I want to collab with them. And it's like, I don't even know who you are. I don't even know who you are. You're wanting me to collab. And typically what happens with collab is I want you to do all the work on my shit. Same thing with the bands. I've been dealing with some bands. And I had to stop one person's band because I told him I want my own shows. And all you keep doing is bring me into something that serves your purpose. But when do we start serving my purpose? When do we put me first? Because we don't ever put me first. We always talk about, yeah, I'm good at this, but I don't come first. And I'm not trying to be rude, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like when do I become a priority? When do I become a priority for me? So yeah. Well, like I said, people can say all the right things to get you involved and then switch up. People watching do songs for major artists, and I put this on and got them with no album. Yeah, so I think it's a good learning experience, but it can be very draining. It can be very whack. Like I said, I get a lot of people email, hey man, come on. Like when I had my number up for the encouraging calls, people did, instead of leaving an encouraging message for my album, they asked could I collab with them. And Drake, okay, take care, Benjamin. Have a good night, Drake. As soon as I get it done, that's the best my answer. There's a lot involved to finishing this album that goes beyond the music, and I still have to do those steps first. Once that's done, it'll be done. Yeah, you know, it's a lesson learned. And like I said, try to do your best and not beat yourself up. Like, if you're like me, it's very easy to beat yourself up over bad things that happen to you. If anybody can tell you, I'm you know, I'm my own worst critic. So, and probably a lot of people are. Thank you, Major Wolf, for some positive vibes. I'll send them right back at you. Positive vibes. Yeah, so I'm just thinking about that. So, you know, just got to be strong. And this is, like I said, I don't believe it's a curse. There's got to be a balance. Yeah, I watch Empire. I catch it every now and then. I think they probably had another episode tonight. Maybe it's a season finale or something. But I definitely check out Empire. I think it's a fun show to watch. I used to watch Scandal, Empire, Game of Thrones. I think the production is good quality. I think it's good quality. Good for professional. I can't shake a stick at the production. Oof. I can't hate. It's good. It's good. It's entertainment, and you have to keep it at that. It's good to have hardworking people share their creativity with the world and bring love to it. Yeah, I agree with you, Drake. And we need a lot of love right now. We need a lot of love right now, a lot of positivity. And I keep saying that because I have to monitor myself, because it's very easy for me to go into I don't know. It's just very easy for me to get down on myself when things to go my way. And it's not, I don't call it depression. I just like, yo, let's be real about it. I'm upset that things didn't go my way. Let's just call it what it is. You know? And I feel about that, you know? So, yeah. You know, and the last thing you need is someone else coming in saying more negative stuff to you about yourself, especially things you don't say yourself. And then they pile on top of that. Ugh. So, yeah. So yeah, positivity is the key, and you know, can't hate on that. Got to do the right thing. Well, with that, guys, I'm going to close out this broadcast. I just thought I'd come through and share and talk to you guys, and I really appreciate you guys coming through. It's been a long day. I just wanted to come and check in with my subscribers and viewers and see how y'all doing for a little bit. And it looks like you guys are doing well. Thank you guys so much for the positive encouragement, positive words. And I'm going to go ahead and try to get ready because, you know, stuff like that. No doubt, man. So y'all take care, all right? Peace.